Welcome, everybody, to Hazard, Kentucky. We're here at Memorial Gymnasium, the home of the Hazard Bulldogs, as the Breathitt County Bobcats on the road tonight to take on what many consider to be the top team in the region so far this year, the Hazard Bulldogs, and that is a rematch. They've played twice this year, and each team with a win each. This is kind of the rubber match, if you will, for the regular season, but a lot of people anticipate could match up again in the regional tournament. That has yet to be determined, but we'll see how that plays out as the season goes, as we get ready, as they're recognizing Cottle for scoring. I missed the points. Was it 2,000?
1,000.
1,000, okay.
Well, that's really good for a sophomore, though.
Oh, absolutely.
He's quite the ball player. He had a real big all-A state tournament, regional tournament versus Breathitt County. He lit up the Bobcats, played well. Just a big time late season showdown. Breathitt County 16-9, Hazard 23-4. Yeah, just honoring Seth Cottle, 1,000 point. Of course, Hazard is the most winningest team in the 14th region. They've been to the Sweet 16 more than anybody in the 14th region. And this gym here is one of the most prestigious gyms in Kentucky.
Been around for a little while.
Yeah.
And a lot of history as far as regional tournaments. For a number of years was the only place that they would host the boys' regional tournament, boys' 14th region tournament. And since then it's been rotated around to different places as they go down the starting lineups. They're introducing Breathitt County, so we'll throw them up first on the YouTube screen here. For the Bobcats, at guard, number 14, Austin Sperry. At guard, number 24, Isaac Bellamy. At forward, number 3, Jackson Hamilton. At forward, guard, number 2, Aaron Stallard. And at center, number 20, Kanan Gross. Braxton Terry out due to illness tonight.
Oh, that's going to be a disadvantage for the Bobcats. He is the muscle, and he does a really good job defensively on Higgins. Last 2 games they missed. Higgins
and Eversole.
Yeah, man.
Kind of switches off between the two as they go down the starters for the Hazard Bulldogs. At forward, number 5, Evan Eversole. At guard, number 13, Seth Cottle. Forward, number 40, Kenyon Higgins. At guard, number 2, Dalton Combs. And at guard, number 4, Nick Ratliff.
I'll tell you what, Hazard in their home whites with gold and navy blue trim, Bobcats in black blue trim.
Blue numbers later. There's a little white trim mixed in there.
White trim. You got Bellamy, Spurry, and Hamilton wearing knee braces. And with the start tonight, it's going to be number 2 Stallard. And I tell you what, Hazard, 23-4. But in the last 10 matchups, their Bobcats has won 5, Hazard's won 5, Breathitt has won 2 in a row. Hazard, last 2 games are 1-1, so we're about ready for tip-off. A late season top team matchup in the 14th region.
As it will be for Hazard, Ratliff jumping against Sperry for Breathitt County. We'll wait, the official will toss it up. Moves to center court. There's the whistle. Ball in the air. Tip going to be controlled by Breathitt County. Isaac Bellamy runs it down on the left. It's going to be right corner. Gets it out to Hamilton. Out top Sperry. 3 straight way comes off. Eversole pulls it down for the Bulldogs. He'll give it to Cottle, and Cottle will get it across the timeline just right of the circles. He'll angle off to his left. Gets to the wing. Out top to Eversole. Pulls the trigger. 3 bounces off. Rebound tipped by Higgins off the backboard. Sperry pulls it away for Breathitt County. Quickly in the front court. Gives right side to Hamilton. Back to Sperry right of the key. 2-3 zone from Hazard to start. And Breathitt County will try to attack this zone. Try to shoot him out of it. Hamilton had it right wing. Try to get it to Gross at the free throw line. Mishandled the pass. Higgins picks it up and gives it to Cottle. Bulldogs looking to break a 0-0 tie. 7:12 to play in quarter number 1.
Yeah, 1 minute, no scores. Cottle just got honored before the game had the basketball.
Here's Combs, misses a 3 left of the key. Eversole runs it down on the baseline. Gets it back to Combs left of the circles. Now they give it to Cottle right side. He'll angle straight way and reset the offense for Hazard. Gets it on the wing to Ratliff. Ratliff guarded by Stallard. Right side pass goes. It's going to be left side pass. Went to Cottle. He'll get right of the lane. Stutter step. Shot left short. Gets his own rebound. He'll get blocked, but fouled by Breathitt County. And that foul going to go against the Bobcats. First team foul of quarter number 1. And that foul, was that Sperry?
I thought he said Gross.
Okay. He didn't put it on the board as Cottle knocks down free throw number 1.
Cottle, a sophomore, 6'3", wears number 13.
Has one more free throw to go, does Cottle. Second one up and good again. 2-0, the lead for the Hazard Bulldogs.
Here comes some full court pressure by Hazard. Talking pressure.
Is Sperry and Hamilton working across the timeline. Sperry with it, left of the circles. Cross court pass to Hamilton right side. Looking to drive, gets into the lane. Pass, trying to get it left corner to Bellamy. Was saved inbounds by Higgins as Hazard touched it. But right to Stallard, gives to Sperry. Left side 3, Hamilton. No good. Rebound tipped, loose, and picked up by Ratliff of Hazard. 2-0, Hazard leads. Just over 6 minutes to play in quarter number 1. As the Bulldogs with it, they give it left side to Eversole. To try to get it to Cutting Combs. Breathitt County knocks it away. Stallard picks it up. He'll dribble it across the timeline, right at the circles to Sperry in the right corner. Euro step into the lane to Hamilton. Left side 3. No. Rebound to Cottle for Hazard.
Bobcats still scoreless.
Here's Combs the other end. Puts it off the glass, doesn't go, and Gross pulls it away for Breathitt County. To Sperry. Bobcats looking to run. Sperry drives, pulls up free throw line jumper. Good.
15-footer. He's really added that mid-range jumper to his game. We're tied at 2.
5:24 to play, quarter number 1. Cottle with it for the Bulldogs. Gives it to Combs, deep wing left side, now to Eversole left of the key. Hands it off to Cottle. Cottle angle over to the right elbow. To Combs right corner, back out top, Cottle. You mentioned this 35 in the first matchup between these two teams this year. Pulls up the left elbow, jumper doesn't go. Eversole with the rebound on the left baseline. Back out to Cottle, left wing 3, too hard. And the rebound going to be tied up, and the arrow to Hazard. Good hustle by Higgins. Getting on there. It looked like Stallard was going to have the rebound, and Higgins came from the side and tied him up.
For Higgins, twice as big as Stallard, but good effort by Stallard. Pesky.
Absolutely. Getting there. Cottle inbounding for Hazard. Gets it out top to Higgins. He'll turn and hand it to Cottle. Cottle backs out. Sets up the offense for the Bulldogs. 4:48 to play. Quarter number 1 tied at 2 as Combs has it on the right wing. Guarded by Hamilton to Eversole. He'll get to the block right side. Missed it off the glass. Rebound saved in by Bellamy, but Higgins picks it up for Hazard.
Yeah, as a Cardinal fan.
And now Higgins turns it over, and Eversole going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, you cannot save the basketball underneath the opposing team's baskets.
Foul number 1 against Eversole. First team foul against Hazard here in quarter number 1. It's one team foul each way. 4:33 to play in the first quarter. It's tied at 2. Sperry with it for Breathitt County. Gets it into the front court to Hamilton right of the circles. Out top, Bellamy back to Hamilton. Thought about the 3. Now gives to Stallard in the right corner. Breathitt County working it around the perimeter. They've got Sperry at the free throw line against his zone. Here's Bellamy left wing looking to drive. Underneath the pass to Gross, and the tie-up arrow this time to Breathitt County.
We're tied at 2, 4:12 to play in the first as Honeycutt comes in. Gross goes out. Spurry will trigger the basketball to the Bobcats underneath his own basket. We are streaming tonight on YouTube. Go to WJSN 97.3.
Here's Bellamy, left corner 3 for Breathitt County. Good.
Yeah, he had his shoes set, and good shot by Bellamy.
And we've got a whistle and the official timeout on the floor. Breathitt County with the 5-2 lead here in quarter number 1. 4:04 to play in the first quarter. Now we got a 30-second timeout. Let's take the 30-second timeout with them. Back in 30. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County with a 5-2 lead here in quarter number 1. 4:04 to play in the first quarter as Hazard will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. They'll have to go the full length of the floor as it'll be Cottle to walk it across for Hazard. Gives it across straightway. Right side pass to Combs. Breathitt County in a zone here. Bit of a matchup zone out of a 2-3 as Cottle left wing gets it underneath the Combs. He'll put it in for the Bulldogs.
They got the ball in the short corner. No answer for that, so that will bring the Bobcats out of that zone pretty fast if you can't defend the short corner.
5-4. Breathitt County's lead is 1. 3:32 to play in the first as Hamilton right side angles top of the key, gives to Stallard. Stallard one dribble. Now to Sperry. He's left of the circles, pounding his dribble. And he'll reset for Breathitt County. 3:18 remaining in the first. Hazard in a man-to-man defense here in the half court.
Spread the court on him, try to.
As Sperry gets it out top. Honeycutt straightway 3. Bounces off. And the rebound to Eversole for Hazard. He don't miss a lot of those.
That was a pick and pop situation. No, he does not.
And on the other end, Ratliff will knock it down off the right wing and give Hazard a 7-5 lead.
Honeycutt's a very good shooter.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County in the front court, right side.
Honeycutt coaching his team. Been to 7 state tournaments.
Sperry had it knocked away or lost it. It goes out of bounds to Hazard. 2:43 to play in the first. Media timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them, and we will be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hazard with a 2-point lead, 7-5, 2:43 to play here in the first quarter. As Hazard will have the basketball coming out of the media timeout. Got a lot of media here today, including us.
A lot of media here. Of course, we're on the Radio Plus. We're on YouTube streaming.
Absolutely. As Hazard gets in the front court to give it to Eversole, left corner. And now out top Ratliff, right side Combs. Here's Higgins, right of the lane, backing down Gross. He'll turn and put it in.
Higgins knows his role and plays his role well for Coach Al Holland. Number 9 on the all-time win leaders in KHSAA high school basketball history.
Sperry, a right elbow jumper for Breathitt County on the other end, doesn't go. Eversole pulls it away for the Bulldogs and gives to Combs. 9-5. We're working as Hazard with it and the lead. Eversole right of the circles to Combs. Now Ratliff left wing. Breathitt County in that man-to-man. Didn't stay in that zone very long, James.
No, and UK's up by 11 points here, 15 minutes to go.
Cottle, right wing, out top Eversole, driving into the lane. Combs,
Wide
left
open.
corner, 3-ball, good.
Yeah, you got to find those shooters, especially in those corners. 12 to 5 now. Bobcats got lost in some screens, or you got to fight through those screens, get to the shooter.
Hazard leads by 7 with 1:24 to play in the first quarter, 12-5. Hamilton on the wing, right side. In the front court, looking to drive the lane.
Yeah.
Puts it up off the glass and good.
Yeah, Hamilton's added that drive to his game, getting to the rim. Not only is he a good spot-up shooter, but now he can put the ball on the floor to get to the rim. Good job, Hamilton.
Hazard with the basketball and a 5-point lead as Eversole gives it to Ratliff, left of the key. Right side Combs on the wing. Right baseline to Higgins, finds a cutting Eversole who puts it in.
Yeah, Bobcats got lost on the screen. Got the defender leading one way, and he took off and got the easy two. 45 seconds to play, 14-7.
Here's Sperry on the other end.
He got hammered.
Got fouled by Hazard, who they're going to give it to. They're going to give it to Higgins, looks like. That is his first, team second of the first quarter. Stops the clock at 43.1 as Sperry will total line for 2 free throws. Trying to cut into this 7-point lead that Hazard has at the moment. First free throw on its way and good.
Spurry, 6'4", 170-pound junior. Spurry, a good free throw shooter, shooting them 78%.
Second free throw, good again. 14-9, 5-point advantage for Hazard as we are at 40 seconds to play here in the first. Cottle with it for Hazard. Bulldogs may hold for the final shot as Cottle in the front court, right of the circles. Looks over his coach. Now angles left. Got a screen from Eversole. Turns, hands to Ratliff, left of the circles as he angles off to his right. Dribble handoff to Combs. Combs guarded by Hamilton and trying to give it to Cottle on the left wing. He throws it away. Turnover Hazard. Breathitt County gets it back. Chance for them to hold for the final shot.
Hamilton's pressure caused that turnover, so the Bobcats picking up their defensive intensity. 16 seconds to play, down 5 here in the first quarter.
14-9. Hazard, Breathitt County with it. Gross out top.
Looks like a flex offense. Trying to run a flex offense, looks like.
Gets it to Hamilton right of the circles. 5 seconds. Got to do something.
Got to get it off.
4,
Hamilton's going to the rim. Got strip.
1, and charge called with 0.7 seconds on the clock.
A questionable call by the officials. 0.7 seconds to play here. Hamilton had the right idea going to the rim to the dump off for Gross. Easy too, but We've on the road here.
Seen Hazard hit one from half court in this situation, and they do not here as we go to quarter number 2. It's 14-9 Hazard. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
We get ready for quarter number 2. Hazard has a 14-9 lead over Breathitt County. The Bulldogs will also have the basketball to start the second quarter.
Just introduced Matt Chandler, Hazard's new football coach. We had him on Sports Talk about 2 weeks ago. His father-in-law is Dickie Adams, longtime Whitesburg Letcher Central basketball coach.
Couple of first quarter stats. Hazard 2 3-point baskets in that first quarter. Breathitt County 1, and both teams go 2 for 2 from the free throw line. As Hazard with the basketball to start the second. Combs has it left of the circle. Excuse me, that's Cottle left of the circles to Higgins on the baseline right side. Get it to Eversole in the lane. He'll pull
deep.
up, puts it in.
Yeah, he got too deep in the paint. So you got to keep him out of that paint.
And good job not to foul. Once you get that far, it's hard to stop it. And if you try to do anything, it's going to, and one, so just let it go. Here's Bellamy on the wing, right side for Breathitt County, looking to drive, gets to the block, has his pass taken away by Hazard, saved in by Higgins, and got it to Combs. Up ahead, Eversole in the front court, right at the circles. Back to Combs out top, now Cottle on the left wing. Hazard with a 7-point lead. They lead at 16-9, 7-12 to play in the first half. As Combs, left side, there's the push-off.
Yeah, he gave him the forearm.
That's his first team foul of the second quarter.
16-9 now, 7:06 to play here in the first half.
Hamilton helped the official see that a little bit, too.
Well, he did his job.
That's exactly right.
But good job, though. A smart senior
absolutely.
play. Kentucky up by 7 now, 13 minutes to play.
Sperry left wing out top. Hamilton for Breathitt County gets it to Bellamy on the right wing. Under 7 to play in the first half. Bellamy tried to get it underneath to Stallard, and Hazard tipped it. Breathitt County will keep it, as Stallard had come back in to start the quarter, and Honeycutt had went out.
6:49 to play here, 16-9.
Sperry in the right corner, pump fakes to 3, called for steps. I didn't see it, but
I did not see that.
But it is on the far angle from us, so maybe it was there and we just couldn't tell. 6:45 to play in the first half. 16-9, Hazard leads it, and the Bulldogs are going to add here as we go over and back. Combs had not set in the back court.
Yeah.
Had still coming from the front court, caught it before he set.
You cannot do that.
Yep. Turnover.
Unforced turnovers by Hazard. 16-9 now, Bobcats down 7, 6.5 to play.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County. Gives
nice
it
pass
inside to Gross. Left corner 3 by Stallard comes off. And Higgins with the rebound. Got it to Combs, and Stallard going to be called for the foul, reach in from behind.
Gross shot that basketball. Coach Honeycutt saying, Gross, shoot the ball. Why would you not shoot it? You're an inch away from the rim.
Clock stops, 6:25. Well, it's ticking now. 6:23 and counting here in the second quarter.
Those were Coach Honeycutt's words.
Yeah. Here's Cottle. Right side for Hazard. We're going to drive baseline against Bellamy. Reverse layup, good.
Oh, nice move by Cottle.
18-9 in favor of the Bulldogs. As Breathitt County on the other end.
Oh, they got Gross on the block there. Oh, nice pass by Hamilton.
Got underneath the Gross, who puts it up and in for Breathitt County.
Gross has his man sealed. Hamilton the dish, and nice assist by Hamilton. Good finish by Gross.
It is 18-11 in favor of Hazard as Eversole on the other end missed his shot in the lane. Higgins with the rebound, bullies his way and puts it back up. Gets fouled by Breathitt County.
Gross, that's 2 on him, I think.
Yep, it is. It's a second on Breathitt County here in quarter number 2. As Higgins at the line for 2 for Hazard. First free throw up and good.
Higgins, a junior, 6'3", worth number 40. He played his role well. I told Coach Al Holland on the radio show, as Higgins goes, as Al Hazard goes.
Higgins missed his free throw number 2, and Breathitt County with the rebound. It is 19-11 in favor of Hazard. Sperry on the other end.
Oh, he got pushed.
Got knocked down, no call. Hazard with it going the other way. Cottle right in the lane.
Yeah, it should be a charge.
And it is.
Hamilton took the charge. Sperry got fouled on the other end. Hamilton took the charge on this end, 19-11. Just a reminder, the world-famous Sports Talk will be on Monday at 5:30, me and John Couch.
5:28 to play in the first half as Breathitt County with the basketball. That is 2 team fouls each way here in quarter number 2. We're Again, the new rules, as we've talked about it all season, it's 5 fouls each quarter, and then you shoot the double bonus. Bellamy gives it to Gross. Free throw line jumper for Breathitt County is left short. Eversole pulls it away for the Bulldogs.
Nice idea about Bellamy, though. He drew the double team and dropped off the ball.
Gross hits that shot a lot.
Yes, he does.
As Cottle picked up his dribble, gave it out top to Combs, right of the circles. He'll be guarded by Hamilton. Now picks up his dribble to Eversole at the right elbow. Underneath Cottle, reverse layup, good.
That's 2 reverse layups Cottle has made.
10-point advantage for Hazard, under 5 to play here in the first half. As Sperry with it, right of the key, looking to drive into the lane, scoops it up and in.
Nice move. Good strong move by Sperry. Here comes some pressure now by the Bobcats. 21-13, 4:30 to play in the first half.
8-point leads for Hazard. Hazard also with the basketball as Combs gives it at the right elbow to Eversole, hands it off to Cottle. Cottle right of the lane, now to Combs in the right corner. He'll slide left with his dribble and give it straight way back to Eversole. His crossover dribble, spin move, free throw line to Higgins. Bobbles the pass as Higgins now looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it to Cottle out near the timeline. 4:09 remaining in the first half. Hazard leads by 8, 21-13.
Hazard's going to reset the offense. They got a foul on Hamilton.
Yep. Reached over the top and got him on top of the head as Hamilton picks up his second, third team foul against the Bobcats here in the second quarter.
UK's up by 5, 12 minutes to play. Louisville down by 20 to Pitt.
As inbounds pass went to Higgins, he'll hand it to Cottle, right of the lane, pulls up for the jumper, that's good.
He's maybe the best mid-range player in the region.
Lead back to 10 for Hazard. Breathitt County into the front court. Sperry with it, gets a screen out top from Gross. Stutter steps, kicks left corner. Bellamy, 3. Good.
Oh, yeah. Bellamy had his shoulder set. The senior has consistently knocked down that shot in his 4-year career at Breathitt. Good job.
23-16. Lead down to 7 for Hazard. 3.5 remaining in the first half, and a turnover by the Bulldogs
with that
and
forced turnover.
We have a media timeout. We will take the timeout with them, and we will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
.329 to play in quarter number 2. Hazard leads Breathitt County 23-16 as Breathitt County will have the basketball coming out of the timeout, trying to cut into this lead that Hazard has before the half.
The high ball screen by Gross.
Sperry angles left with his dribble, gets left to the key, gives right side Hamilton, 3 ball. No. Gets his own rebound, though. Into the lane, gives to Bellamy, left corner. He's going to drive baseline, trying to dish it underneath to Gross, but Eversole right there to come away with the steal for Hazard. 23-16 as we approach 3 to play. Hazard with the lead and the basketball.
And this low-scoring game, Steve, is right into Hazard's hands.
It is. Cottle gave it to Ratliff momentarily left side. Now comes right, gives it to Ratliff again as bodies hit the floor. And Ratliff with it to Higgins. Left of the lane. Jumper will bounce off. Sperry pulls it down off the miss for Breathitt County. Running quickly into the front court. Gets to the elbow right side. Backs it out as Hazard's defense recovers. Sperry got the screen, angled left, gets to the left elbow to Hamilton in the left corner. Drives, gives to Gross, right side to Stallard. Out top, Sperry. He's between the circles with 2:22 to play in the second. Sperry Gives to Bellamy on the wing, left side. Drives to the free throw line. Jumper. Bounces out.
Got robbed on that one.
Eversole pulls it away for Hazard. 2:10 remaining here in the second. And James, the defense for both teams have played very well.
It's a low-scoring game. That's what Coach Al Holland wants.
Pass goes right corner to Cottle. His three's good. Cannot give him that much space beyond the arc. He's got 11.
The Bobcats are getting lost on these screens.
Lead back to 10 for Hazard. 1:47 remaining here in quarter number 2. It's 26-16 Hazard.
I'm sure Coach Honeycutt will adjust and address that at the locker room halftime.
Gave it to Gross at the right elbow. Drive underneath. Had it blocked away from behind. It goes out of bounds. Back to Breathitt County.
Gross had the right idea, taking the ball to the rim.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on where Higgins is, though.
He's out of the game right now. We got a sub in. Number
Johnson
22.
comes in.
Johnson.
Breathitt County inbounding. Sperry looking for somebody to give it to Hamilton. Trying to get it to Stallard. Does so right of the circles, but the pass did get tipped. Stallard runs it down to Bellamy, left wing. Good defense again. Man-to-man defense from Hazard as Combs got a bit of a push off there. Bellamy gives to Sperry, left of the circles near the timeline. Angle straight way, looking to drive against Combs to the free throw line. Underneath, Stallard, right side three, short. Eversole pulls it away. Combs is sticking that chest out and pushing the Breathitt County guards out of the lane.
Yes, he is.
You know, point that out to the official. That'll get called as the game goes on. Here's Cottle giving it right side to Combs. Angles left. Pass to Ratliff is knocked away.
Good job by
Breathitt County still fighting for it. Stallard on the other end gets a bump. No call. Missed the shot, though, and a foul on Hazard on the rebound. And it will be Ratliff called for his first team third.
The defensive pressure by Hamilton and Stallard caused that turnover. I tell you what, that's what it's going to take for the Bobcats to start chipping away at this Bulldog lead.
Yeah, when you're not shooting very well from the field, it's your defense that's going to keep you in the ball game. As Sperry with it right of the circles for Breathitt County. And we've got a foul underneath. Is that Johnson? Yes, it is. He's called for his first team fourth here in quarter number 2. 4 on Hazard, 3 on Breathitt County with 39.8 seconds remaining in the first half. Bellamy inbounding for Breathitt County. Gets it in the right corner to Sperry. To Gross in the lane, out top, Hamilton. He's going to drive to Sperry on the wing, right side. Step back three. Good.
Got it. Good offense by the Bobcats.
25 seconds and counting. 7-point lead for Hazard. They've got the basketball, though. It's 26-19. Cottle with it right of the circles. We tick under 20 seconds. 17-16. Cottle out top. Gives to Eversole left of the key. Being guarded by Sperry. Which is dribbled down. Now picks it up. Here's Johnson right side. Breathitt County going to give him that shot if he wanted it. Didn't take it to Combs. 4 seconds. Eversole left corner. Got to do something with it. 2, 1. And they cannot get a shot at the buzzer. And at the half, it is Breathitt County 26. I'm sorry, Hazard 26. Breathitt County 19. We will be back in 2 minutes. Take a 2-minute break. Come back in 2 minutes with halftime stats. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
We are at the half here at Hazard Memorial Gymnasium, home of the Hazard Bulldogs, where Breathitt County trails Hazard 26-19. Going to run down some stats real quick. Quarter-by-quarter scoring. Breathitt County 9 in the first, 10 in quarter number 2. That's their 19. And for Hazard, 14 in the first, 12 in the second, giving them 26. Individual stats, we're going to go first with the Hazard Bulldogs. Leading them in the first half scoring was Seth Cottle. He put in 11. Rest of the scoring this way for Hazard, Dalton Combs had 5. Nick Ratliff had 3. Evan Eversole 4. And Kenyon Higgins with 3. For Breathitt County, they were led in the first half by Austin Sperry with 9. And the rest of the scoring this way for Breathitt County. Jackson Hamilton 2. Kanan Gross 2. Isaac Bellamy with 6, as you'll have to pardon me here. I didn't have the first half highlights rolling yet. We'll throw them up there real quick. As some team stats, go down those real fast. Hazard, 3 3-point baskets in the first half. They went 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, 75% as a team. Have said for a while, if you can keep it as a team, plus 70%, you're doing well. Of course, not a lot of trips there in the first half for Hazard. For Breathitt County, also 3 3-point field goals in the first half. They go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So 100% percentage-wise, both teams shooting it well from the free throw line, but again, not a lot of opportunities on either side to get to the charity stripe. As Breathitt County leading Hazard, Breathitt County trailing Hazard, 26-19. I apologize for that. I'm Steve Neese. James Turner has stepped away for the moment. He'll be back in just a little bit. And while I've got a moment, we're going to run down our schedule for next week. On Monday, we've got Harlan Independent Green Dragons at Breathitt County High School for boys action at the Fairfield Woods Coliseum. 7:30 tip will be on WJSN and our YouTube channel. And then on Wednesday, we go up to Jackson City, where the Tigers will host the Lee County Bobcats Wednesday night from JB Goff Gymnasium. And then we go back down to the Fairfield Woods Coliseum on Friday, as we will be on YouTube and WJSN Friday, as Madison Southern will take on Breathitt County in girls action. And all of those games at the moment scheduled for 7:30. Wednesday will be radio only, as regular season games are not allowed to stream at Jackson City. There are NFHS. Again, we are at the half, where the Hazard Bulldogs lead the Breathitt County Bobcats 26-19, and a little over 5 minutes away from the start of quarter number 3. We're going to send it back to the station for a 4-minute break. We'll be back in 4 minutes with the third quarter. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
We get ready for quarter number 3. The Hazard Bulldogs lead the Breathitt County Bobcats. Gee, I'm stumbling all over my words tonight. It's 26-19 Hazard.
I tell you what, a defensive struggle, but Hazard, a very physical team. They're bumping and banging the Bobcats. Breathitt County, though, just a few plays away from getting back in this game. Really like the intensity of the Bobcats at times. So they need to string together 2 good quarters of defense. Of course, they get lost some on these screens. Hazard's offense is very patient. So I'm sure Coach Honeycutt, one of the best in the business, will make some adjustments on those screens from Hazard. It'll be interesting to see how this third quarter goes.
And it will be Breathitt County basketball to start the third quarter, as team's not quite on the floor just yet. 2 players for Breathitt County with 2 fouls, Jackson, Hamilton, Kane, and Gross. That occurred in the first half. And try to see if anybody's got more than 1 foul for Hazard. Got several people with just 1 foul. So, but Gross and Hamilton, the only 2 that even came close to foul trouble for Breathitt County in the first half.
And Steve, an upset brewing maybe at Auburn. We'll see. Here's
a steal by Hazard going the other way. And missing the layup was Ratliff, as I'm going to say Sperry caught him with the body, and that is the first on Sperry. Excuse me.
Steve, one note here. Saturday games, the kids are not in school. They're out of their routine, and usually Saturday games are more sluggish than games through the week.
They are. As Ratliff will knock down the first of 2 free throws. That's foul on Sperry was his first, team first here in the third. It's 27-19 now Hazard. As Ratliff's second free throw, good again, make it 28-19 Bulldogs. Breathitt County with the basketball. here in the third quarter, really just underway. Sperry gets the right block. Thought he got fouled, missed his shot. Rebound knocked away, and Stallard picks it up underneath. Here comes the double team. He'll step through. Able to get it to Hamilton, right of the key. Drives across, gives to Bellamy, left side, gets to the free throw line, to the right of the lane. Kicks Hamilton, left side three. In and out. Gross right there with the putback. Left it short, though. And the rebound to Hazard.
But good effort by the Bobcats.
Absolutely.
Though. Those shots will fall. Keep attacking offensively.
As Higgins, free throw line for the Bulldogs. Slides right with his dribble, hands it to Cottle. Cottle, one dribble, pulls it up right of the lane. To Eversole left of the key. Back to Cottle out top.
7 minutes to play here in the third. And Coach Holland's going to slow it down now. Bobcats have to fight through these screens.
Here's Cottle, left side, pounding his dribble. In the left corner, it goes to Combs. Hamilton out on him.
Eversole going to
Leaves it underneath to Higgins. Left it. Oh, starts to say left it short, but it rolls in.
Yeah.
11-point lead for the Bulldogs, their largest of the night, 30-19. 6:39 remaining in the third. And Sperry, left side, pounding his dribble, gives it underneath to Gross. Too hard off the glass, and Breathitt County cannot buy a basket.
Getting real good looks.
Yep.
Good. That's 2 layups missed by the Bobcats here to start this third quarter.
And those are shots Gross normally just lays them right in.
Getting rushed, looks like.
And here's Cottle, right of the key, three, good.
Yeah, a lot of room there getting juice. And
Timeout, Breathitt County.
Yeah.
33-19, 14-point advantage for Hazard. 6:13 to play in the third, and we will take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years.
33-19, Hazard's lead is 14 with 6:13 to play in the third. Breathitt County with the basketball to start the, to come out of the timeout as the inbounds pass goes to Gross. He'll give it to Sperry. Sperry crosses the timeline, right of the circles. Kicks it left side to Hamilton. He'll get to the left elbow, pulls up jumper, tried to bank it in, shot a little too hard, and the rebound to Hazard. Cottle with it. Quickly in the front court, right side. Got the screen from Higgins out top. Breathitt County switched, and Bellamy then recovers as Cottle goes right side. Got cut off, but able to get it to Cutting Eversole, who puts it in.
35-19, 5:40 to play here.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County. Bobcats missing Terry. Didn't travel with the team tonight due to an illness. As Sperry,
Big loss.
Sperry leaves it short, and that would be a lot more rebounds for Breathitt County inside.
And defensive pressure, too, on the big guards.
Combs, left baseline floater that's good. And Hazard really getting some distance between them and Breathitt County. 37-19 at the moment.
With 5:15 to play here in the third. Now Gross go up strong, and he did. Good job. Good look, good catch, good finish.
First bucket in the second half for Breathitt County.
4:55 to play. Bobcats down 16.
We'll get the graphic on the scoreboard working again here in a minute. As Cottle, straightway for Hazard, drives into the lane. Scooped it up, no good, but a foul against Breathitt County, and it will be Sperry, I think. Nope, Gross. Gross called for his third.
Hazard has no seniors.
Yep.
No seniors. We're about a week away now from the district tournament. Hosted by Jackson City, sponsored by Citizens Bank. They always do a great job supporting their community. They're sponsoring the Kentucky Prep All-Star game this year, too.
Cottle missed the first, missed them both.
He clapped his hand. Very unusual
to miss both, yes. Yeah. As Breathitt County with it, Hamilton has it. Right of the key into the right corner. It goes to Gross. Long pass out top back to Hamilton straightway near the timeline. Holding the basketball and gives it to Sperry. Sperry drives into the lane. Little Euro step, shot too hard. And the rebound goes to Higgins for Hazard.
47-21 as Hazard up by 16. 4 minutes to play here. We got foul on Stallard, I think. And like Steve said, missing the services of Braxton Turry.
Makes a big difference.
Defensively, rebounding, just a calm presence on the floor. He never gets rattled.
As underneath, that's Eversole laying it in for Hazard. 39-21, Breathitt County trails. Under 4 to play here in the third quarter as Sperry inside the lane. Jumper's good.
Yeah, he's a deadly 15-foot shooter. Somebody's going to take this game over for Breathitt.
39-23. Hazard leads. And they've got the basketball as Hamilton able to knock it away, but
Hamilton,
ball back to Hazard.
Defensively playing hard. We got a
media timeout. Yep.
Yeah.
And let's take the media timeout with them. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
(39-23). Hazard leads Breathitt County. 3:37 to play here in the third as Honeycutt has checked in for Breathitt County. Trying to see who went out. Stallard went out for the Bobcats.
3:37 to play here in the third.
Pass went into Ratliff, giving it right side to Combs. Now Cottle straightway. 3.5 remaining as we tick down the latter part of the third quarter, and Bulldogs so far a 13-4 advantage here in quarter number 3.
And they are getting organized here on the offense. We're really double stack, looks like, with some ball screen. There's some screens on the post. You got Higgins going to screen Bellamy here trying to ball screen.
Here's Combs left of the circles, being guarded by Hamilton. Combs now angles out near the timeline straightway, pounding his dribble. Hamilton out there. Picks up his dribble, does Combs, able to get it to Ratliff, though, right side. Back up straightway to Cottle.
2:50 to play in the third, 16-point lead, Bulldogs.
Ratliff, right wing, working against Bellamy of Breathitt County. Spins, gives to Eversole in the right corner. Breathitt County comes with the double to Ratliff, right of the key, 3 good.
Hazard shot the ball well from the outside. 2:30 to play here.
Breathitt County trails 42-23. As Bellamy on the right elbow, he'll fade away jumper, good.
That's a tough shot by Bellamy. A fadeaway on top of that. 42-25 now.
As Cottle inside the timeline, gives to Ratliff on the wing, right side. He'll slide left, Honeycutt out on him, gives to Higgins. Now Eversole working against Sperry, missed the shot initially, got the rebound, had it blocked out of bounds by Gross, but Gross going to pick up foul number 4.
Spurry did a good job defensively. As number 5 will go to the free throw line, Evan Eversole.
Free throw up and good. 43-25. As Stallard will have to come back up off the bench, and he'll check in a moment for Groves.
Everso averaged 21 points a game.
That's point number 10 for him here with 2:03 to play in the third as Stallard in, Gross out. Gross a little frustrated on that foul call as Hazard brings Kincaid in, making his first appearance of the night. Comes in for Higgins. Both teams going small here as just over 2 to play in the third. Breathitt County with the basketball. They trail 44-25. Sperry pulls up, jumper from the free throw line. It's good.
Sperry can get that shot anytime he wants it in the Bobcat offense.
Hazard able to get it in the front court. They got it to Kincaid as Everso goes down and Cottle able to lay it in.
Got one player, he's hurt there.
46-27, I believe. Everso going to be okay. He's going to stay in the game, looks like.
Bobcats defensively are going to try to speed up the Bulldogs. Down 19, 144 to play here in the third. So, Steve, to Coach Honeycutt, what do you tell you Bobcats? Chip away, chip away?
Yeah. You want this near 10. I'm not going to say necessarily under 10, but near 10 to start the fourth. And if you can do that, I think you give yourself a shot. You're on the road playing a very good Hazard team, and you're down a starter. So Sperry able to get it to Hamilton on the wing, right side, drives to the right elbow, kicks left corner. Bellamy, his three's too hard. Rebound tipped out. Sperry pulls it away for Breathitt County to Hamilton, right of the key. His three is short, and Eversole will tip it away for Hazard. Got it to Kincaid. Cottle up ahead now. Combs gets to the wing, left side, turn, gives to Eversole. Out top to Cottle, now Combs back on the left wing. Had it tipped away by Hamilton. It goes out of bounds back to Hazard.
Hamilton's been a pest on defense. Now, you got Spurry guarding Eversole. Spurry's done a really good job giving up about over 30 pounds, I'd say, to Eversole.
Eversole three, left side is short, and a rebound to Hamilton for Breathitt County. He'll quickly push into the front court, drives to the right block, puts it up good, and a foul against Eversole.
Yeah, Hamilton really done a good job attacking the rim. Now the opportunity for the three-point play. Hamilton averaging about 11 points a game. Shooting free throws at 70%. Need this free throw. He's got it.
Good. 46-30. Hazard lead is 16. It's just over a minute to play.
Got some new sponsors.
Yes, appreciate it.
Tell us who they are.
Of course, Citizens Bank's been with us all year, all the way back through football season. But now, People's Bank out of Hazard, as well as Breathitt Funeral Home. Thanks for coming aboard.
We sure appreciate it very much. 55.2 to play in the third, 46-30.
Bellamy called for his first personal. 5th team foul, and it'll put Combs at the line for 2 for Hazard. With 55 seconds to play in the third, as Combs will knock down the first free throw. There's one more to go.
Combs is averaging about 10 points a game 8 points a game.
Second free throw, this one's short, and Sperry pulls it away for Breathitt County. Up ahead in the front court to Hamilton. Had it knocked away, Hamilton able to pick it up, and now Eversole comes away with the steal. He'll get in the front court.
Oh, Eversole pushed him now.
And they'll call it on Stallard. It'll be his third, and Eversole goes to the free throw line.
Yeah, he really gave him a shove down the court, but the official was not the best angle for that one, I don't guess.
Eversole with 10 so far tonight. 44.1 to play in the third. Hazard looking to add to a 17-point lead at the moment as Eversole's first free throw up and in.
Eversole shoots at about 72%.
He's got one to go. This quarter, 22-11 so far in favor of Hazard as Eversole knocks them both down. Make it 23-11, and it's a 19-point advantage for Hazard as Breathitt County with the basketball. Bellamy into the front court. Gets it into the lane. Hesitation, and there's a foul against Eversole. His third.
Stops the clock at 36.3, 49-30.
The last year, Breathitt County came here, and it was a similar situation. Bobcats did make a run in the fourth. Got as close as, I think, if I remember right, 8, maybe 9. And Hazard won by double digits, 15 or so. As right now, Hazard with a 19-point advantage, 30 seconds to play in the third. Stallard, right of the circles, picks up his dribble. Thought about the three, now able to get it to Sperry, and he's going to be fouled by Kincaid. First on Kincaid, third against Hazard here in the third.
Sperry trying to post Kincaid. Kincaid, he is a freshman 5'11", number 10.
Bellamy inbounding for Breathitt County on their own baseline, right of the basket. Got to get it in, floats it out top. A long pass to Stallard, gives to Honeycutt, right of the circles. Now Sperry left side. He'll work against Eversole. Drive, spin move in the lane, puts it up and in.
A Division I move by Sperry.
49-32, Hazard with the lead and the basketball as Eversole able to get it in the front court to Kincaid. Up ahead comes, blocked by Sperry, but Eversole there to put it back up and in. And Breathitt County cannot get the shot off at the buzzer, and after three, it is Hazard 51, Breathitt County 22. We'll be back in 1 minute for the fourth and final. This is WJSN Sports.
Took it by 10.
We realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We go to quarter number 4. It is Hazard 51, Breathitt County 32. Again, the Bobcats without the services of Braxton Terry. Down the starter tonight. Didn't even travel with the team due to an illness as Combs inbounding for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Ratliff. As Ratliff picks up his dribble near the timeline. Able to get it to Combs. Left of the circles out top to Cottle. Cottle working against Bellamy. Drives to the block right side and going to be fouled by Bellamy on the floor. That's the second on Bellamy. First against Breathitt County here in the fourth. Stops the clock at 7:49.
51-32, Bobcats trail.
Cottle inbounding for Hazard. Able to get it to Eversole. Reverse layup's good.
Nice out-of-bounds play by Hazard.
53-32, largest lead of the night for Hazard. As Bellamy pulls up, left elbow jumper, comes off the back of the iron. And Stallard with the rebound, gives to Hamilton right of the key. He's going to drive into the lane. He'll put it up and in. Nice drive. And he actually spun in midair as he was laying off the glass. Excuse me. 50, go ahead.
Last month, he's really added that to his game.
53-34.
Yeah, charge should be, his feet was set.
You're on the road, James.
On the road, but it shows, but his feet was set.
As Cottle puts it in. And the foul against Breathitt County will put Cottle at the line for and one as Hamilton called for his third, team second here in the fourth, and Cottle knocks down the free throw. 56-34. Hazard leads. Got a 30-second timeout on the floor. Let's take a 30-second timeout with them. Back in 30, this is WJSN Sports.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
56-34 Hazard, 7:18 to play. Breathitt County will have the basketball as play resumes. Hazard so far in the second half has outscored Breathitt County 30-15. They've doubled them up in the second half. As Hamilton with the basketball gets it to Sperry, left of the key, three, doesn't go, and Eversole with the rebound for Hazard. Gives it to Cottle. Cottle across the timeline, right side. Gives it to Kincaid. Being guarded by Bellamy. Out, backs into that right corner near the timeline. Spin move. Able to get it to Eversole right of the circle. Eversole going to drive into the lane. He'll put it in.
A tic-tac foul called on that one.
Foul on Stallard, his fourth.
Eversole took the ball strong to the rim.
Here's the thing. If you're Breathitt County, there's no reason to be on one side of the body and reach across, swiping at the ball.
Let it go.
Yeah. As Eversole misses the free throw, Breathitt County the rebound. Sperry quickly into the front court. Drives underneath, had it blocked by Cottle, gets his rebound, puts it back up and in.
The second effort by Spurry.
There's a steal in the backcourt by the Bobcats to get it to Hamilton. He'll put it up and in.
Quick 4 points, full court pressure now. Oh, we got a Bulldog all by himself.
As Ratliff the other way, misses the dunk.
Easy two, should have been an easy two, a layup.
Stallard got the rebound, gives it in the front court to Bellamy. Now to Hamilton, trying to get it inside to Gross. Pass got tipped, Gross grabs it and puts it in.
Bobcats need to keep his pressure on, 58-40 now. Touch foul on Hamilton. My goodness, what a bad call.
Foul on the Bobcats, number 3, Jackson Hamilton.
Win against Hamilton, that's his fourth.
After they beat and banged all night long, they call a touch foul 84 feet from the basket. But the Bobcats still have to keep the pressure on to chip on out this lead.
Collins came in for Stallard for Breathitt County as Cottle gets it up ahead to Combs. Crosses the timelines to Kincaid in the right corner. Then he swing it to Eversole, left of the key, 3 too hard. Rebound to Bellamy for Breathitt County. Into the front court, driving.
Strong,
had it
foul.
Stripped away, and no foul on this end of the floor as Breathitt County basketball going out of bounds.
You can see the key is to pressure Hazard 84 feet. It hurries them up. So when they meet in the future, it's what the Bobcats are going to have to do. And
Barry puts it off the glass in the end, right out of the lane.
A lost art for him using that glass. That's why it's there for. Back tap by Spurrier. Bellamy on the floor. Collins picks it up. There you go, Bobcats.
And had it kicked by Kincaid as Breathitt County showing some life here in the fourth.
Absolutely. Got cut into this lead. If we get this game under 10 here, have we got a media timeout maybe or just a timeout?
I think it's a timeout. Hazard. It's a full timeout. Full 30-second timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout with them. Back in 30. This is WJSN Sports.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price.
58-42, Hazard leads Breathitt County.
And you mentioned the UK just went final 70-59. UK played zone several times in this game versus Auburn.
Here's Gross working against Johnson. He'll put it in. And a foul against Johnson of Hazard.
Gross is a matchup problem for Hazard as Higgins, the muscle, comes back in. 58-44 now. Bobcats showing a lot of fight. Needs to make his free throw and apply the full court pressure. Looks good from the roll.
Missed it as Hazard got the rebound. But the County pressuring again as Combs able to get in the front court to Kincaid. Over to Cottle. He's left of the lane. He'll circle out top and reset it for the Bulldogs. Trying to get it to Eversole. Had it knocked away momentarily. Eversole picks it up, spin move in the lane, and puts it in.
Bobcats got to keep attacking, down 16 now.
Bellamy, left of the key, looking to drive. Into the lane. No, foul on the floor. Going to go against, looks like Cottle. That's his second, team second. As Kincaid comes out, Ratliff in.
62-44.
Breathitt County inbounding as Sperry gets it left side to Hamilton. Out top, Bellamy. He's left of the key. Got a screen from Gross to the right elbow. Leaves it to Gross. Now to Sperry. He'll step back. Thought about the three to Hamilton. Hamilton wanted to shoot the three. Now he feeds Gross inside. And it got knocked away by Higgins. And Higgins came away with it and gives it to Eversole.
He is limping, Higgins is.
Here's a tip by the Bobcats. Sperry will dunk it.
Here comes the Higgins is limping. He's going to come out. Here comes the front court pressure by the Bobcats. Down 14, 4 minutes to play.
And Sperry going to be called with the foul from behind. They're going to tee Sperry up. They didn't give him any leeway that time. It looked like he said, "Oh, come on."
He didn't say much. He didn't say much.
No.
If anything.
So Eversole at the line for 2, as that was the 5th team foul on the Bobcats. First free throw on its way, good. 61-46. Breathitt County had cut into this lead a little bit here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw on its way, good again. 62-46. So that was the foul. Now the technical free throws.
A fast whistle by the official.
Was Breathitt County getting a little too close, James?
It looks like to me.
Eversole misses the first free throw. Has one more.
62-46.
On its way. Good. 63-46. 17-point lead for Hazard. 4:12 to play, and the Bulldogs will inbound. As Higgins went out, Johnson checked back in for Hazard. Inbounds pass in the backcourt goes to Cottle. Bellamy guarded him closely. Sperry comes out for the double team. They give it to Combs. On the wing, back to Cottle out top. Sperry called for the foul. Reaching in, grabbed the arm.
That was a foul that time.
Absolutely. And that's his fourth.
Fouls on the Bobcat, number 14, Austin Sperry.
So Cottle will toe the line for 2 free throws. If you're Breathitt County, not necessarily the guy you want to foul.
No, he's a really good shooter.
Says Cottle shooting 2.
Little surprised they didn't go ahead with the media timeout. His first free throw good. 64-46. Hazard's lead is back up to 18.
Cottle shoots about 75% from the free throw line.
One more free throw. Good. Rattled around and stayed home. Sperry with it for Breathitt County off the inbounds. He'll get right of the key. Pulls up. Free throw line jumper.
Now he got fouled on the wrist on that time. He got hit.
Johnson got the rebound for Hazard. They're working up ahead to Ratliff in the left corner. Front court. Combs now Eversole. Right of the key. He'll pull the trigger. 3 is no good. Ratliff tips it up and in.
Bobcats have some foul trouble. Hamilton really couldn't go up to that rebound because he's plagued with fouls.
Hamilton in the front court, right of the key to Collins. Now Bellamy, deep wing left side. He's looking for Gross, able to float it into him. Gross got double team to Hamilton, top of the key. He's going to drive. Gives it to Sperry in the left corner. Back to Hamilton, wing, top. Bellamy drives to the corner to Collins, right side 3. Good. Oh, in and out. Rebound to Hamilton. He'll put it up in.
On the floor, I'd say.
Yeah, it's on the floor. It was.
Collins got robbed on that one. I thought he banked that in. In and out. We got media timeout. Here it comes.
Timeout on the floor.
3:11 to play. It's 67-46. Hazard the lead. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
67-46, Hazard leads, 3:11 to play. Breathitt County with the basketball on their own baseline as Bellamy will inbound just left of the basket. Gets it left corner to Hamilton. Out to Collins, now Sperry straightway. Feeds it to Gross on the block right side. Got fouled on the push from behind by Johnson. That's his third, team fourth here in the fourth. As Breathitt County will inbound, this time right of their basket on their own baseline.
3:04 to play in this one, 67-46.
Bellamy looking, gets it to Hamilton in the right corner, well, almost on that wing. He'll angle straightway. Pulls up, three, bounces off. Eversole looked like he was going to lose it out of bounds. Cottle saves it in, right back to Eversole. He'll give it to Collin in the backcourt, crosses the timeline, right of the circles. Breathitt County coming with the jump. There's Ratliff on the wing right side, looking to drive, and he'll put it in.
Yeah, that's a good solid layup. 69-46 now, a 23-point lead, 2.5 to play.
Hamilton hands it out top to Collins. He'll get it to Sperry. Driving into the lane. Eversole trying hard to sell that one as Sperry puts it in. Not as much contact as it was made to feel, so to speak. As Eversole the other way, he'll lay it in.
Bobcats are going to have to stop this drive. Hadger's done a really good job in the future of taking the ball to the rim, so the Bobcats has to get a body between man and the ball on these ball drives.
Combs with the foul on from Hazard as Bellamy will toe the line for two as it's the fifth team foul against the Bulldogs here in the fourth. Clock stopped at 2:08 to play.
Bellamy averages 13 points a game.
Trying to cut it just a little closer as he rolls the first free throw in.
Shoots free throws at 70%. The senior, well, he's a lockdown defender as well. Plays hard, Bellamy does.
Got 9 points so far tonight. Second free throw good again, giving double figures with 10. And it's 71-50 Hazard as Bulldogs get a long pass in front court to Ratliff. And turns, gives to Combs. Combs near the timeline, working against Collins into the lane. Underneath Johnson, he'll get fouled from behind or in front of. It's Sperry, it's 5. It's Sperry.
Yeah. As Honeycutt gets ready to come in the game.
So Honeycutt will check in for Breathitt County. Comes in for Sperry.
How many does Spurgeon end up with tonight?
23. Johnson at the line for two. First free throw up and good. Region at Powell County this year.
Johnson had one more. He is a sophomore, power forward, 22. Girls is at Estill County.
Yes, as Johnson makes them both. 73-50, under 2 to play. Bellamy with it for Breathitt County as he crosses the timeline out top. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Honeycutt. Back to Bellamy left wing. Hazard in a zone here as kicked ball by Hazard. Breathitt County will inbound on their own baseline, left of the basket. Honeycutt to inbound for Breathitt County, looking. Able to get it to Hamilton, right corner. Collins, his three is good.
Oh, Collins is a...
Did he kiss that off the high corner of the glass?
Looked like he did.
73-53, Breathitt County with the deflection in the backcourt, but Cottle able to keep it. Up ahead it goes Eversole.
90 seconds to play. Eversole
He'll drive and put it in.
Yeah, Hazard, high percentage shots on these drives. That's one thing Coach Honeycutt, he will correct.
Bellamy on the wing, right side for Breathitt County. Picks up his dribble, cross-court pass to Collins. Deep three, good.
He's hit back-to-back, and the first three he shot was in and out. So that young man can shoot the ball. He had a big game versus Powell County a few weeks ago.
75-56. Hazard leads as Eversole drives the lane and puts it in.
Yeah.
He's racked up here in the fourth quarter. He's got
77-56. 50 seconds to go.
Eversole 25 points in the second half. As Ratliff called for his third, and Bellamy to the line for two for Breathitt County. First free throw good.
His point number 11, he had one more. 77-58, I think it should be.
77-57 is what I got.
Yeah. But
now it's 58.
Yeah.
You were seeing the future there, James.
One ahead.
77-58 Hazard. Cottle with it for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Eversole, just across the timeline out top.
And had to
Combs.
continue to hold the ball. Yeah, there they go. They're going to spread it and hold it.
As Hazard going to come away with the win here. And in 3 games, Breathitt County 1 win, Hazard with 2, and this one the biggest one here at Hazard, as we'll not go down the stats until we get a little closer to 0, as Cottle's still holding it. Now they do the handshakes. We'll go ahead now. Quarter by quarter scoring for Breathitt County: 9 in the first, 10 in the second, 13 in the third, 26 in the fourth. And much like last week against Knott County, when Breathitt had a not so good second quarter, it was a not so good third quarter, as Hazard a big advantage there in the third, 25-13, as Hazard quarter by quarter scoring: 14 in the first, 12 in the second, 25 in the third, and 26 in the fourth. Again, Breathitt County's with Hazard except for the third, 25-13 advantage for the Bulldogs. And in the first, Hazard had a 5-point advantage there. Other than that, I mean, but that's why you got to play the entire time. As we're gonna run down the highlights here on the YouTube channel. We'll go ahead and start those rolling as we go down the rest of the stats. For Hazard, led tonight by Evan Eversole, 29 points. Cottle had 21. Eversole had a lot right there. 3 free throws made on the foul and the technical that went against Breathitt County, and then had some more free throws shortly after that. Really added to that point total. So he had 29 tonight. Cottle again 21. Rest of scoring this way for Hazard. Ratliff with 12, and then Combs had 8. Johnson 2, Higgins 5. For Breathitt County, led tonight by Austin Sperry with 23. Isaac Bellamy in double figure scoring as well. He had 12. And the rest of scoring this way for the Bobcats: Peyton Collins with 6, Jackson Hamilton 9, Kanan Gross 8. And some team stats real quick. Hazard, 5 3-point baskets tonight. They go 18 of 24 from the free throw line. 75% as a team, James. Hats off to the Hazard Bulldogs. Really shot the free throws well this evening.
And played very well, too.
Breathitt County, 5 3-point baskets, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. They shoot at 88%. Shot it well from the free throw line.
Just not enough of them.
Just not enough of them. Exactly right. And final score, 77-58. Again, our next broadcast, talked about it earlier, will be Monday night at the Fairfield Woods Coliseum, as the Breathitt County Bobcats will take on the Green Dragons from Harlan Independent. We'll have that one. That'll be on WJSN and our YouTube channel. And then on Wednesday, it'll be up to Jackson City School, as they will host the Lee County Bobcats on Wednesday evening. And then Friday, we go back to the Fairfield Woods Coliseum for
Madison Southern.
Madison Southern taking on Breathitt County Girls. That is on WJSN and our YouTube channel. May have a bonus game Tuesday, the 8th grade night, I believe, for the middle school team. So
we'll try to get a time on that one.
Yep.
I'm going to run right quick, state the lineup for Monday evening on the world famous Sports Talk, 5:30. McLean Boys